coming back with another lesson called Halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah Bahasham Rakakadash double honors to the elder apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well across the four corners of the earth. Coming back with another lesson on what was I gonna call this lesson? I'm seeking the kingdom, and just seeking the kingdom, man. Because when you're seeking the kingdom, just simply the things to come, man. Because I have not seen, you have not heard, so we only can have faith and hope that we be able to elect, and just ultimately this is going to be just the hope of the kingdom that we can hopefully inherit. Wisdom of Solomon 1:1, love righteousness, he that be judges of the earth. Think of the Lord with a good heart, and in the simplicity of heart seek him. Seeking him in simplicity in heart, going into these precepts, knowing that this Bible was written to, from, and by us, man. So, you gotta love righteousness, man. You gotta love righteousness. Love the Lord. Love the things that are spiritual in this truth. Love the word. Love the brotherhood. I mean, and I'm speaking from experience. I tried to love the brotherhood. I tried to love humility. I know Peter said to love the brotherhood. And this could be our hope to get us up out of here, man. We ain't gotta be. You don't have to be almighty, man, to get delivered. It's possible for the Lord to want you to be a form of humble, man. The scriptures say he resists the proud, but he give grace to the humble, man. Like you 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 gotta try to seek the kingdom, man. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. 1 Peter 2:17. Honor all men. Even on this side, man, you gotta read, man. Blessed is he that readeth. Study to show yourself approved. You gotta know the scriptures. Well, know the important scriptures. That's why it's good for you to get into a body. Because then, then you can kind of, because the iron sharpens iron, and the Lord wants that. He likes that type of stuff. He wants the brotherhood, because the Lord was all about the brotherhood, so you can't just be selfish. So, love the brotherhood, fear Yahweh, and honor the king. Right here. So, right there, man. Fear the Lord. Fear him. Be terrified of what he would do if you go off, and if you know the word, and the scriptures say, woe to me if I preach not the gospel. You ain't gonna be in the kingdom. Well, you're gonna be in the kingdom, but you're gonna get destroyed first. You're not gonna be the first fruit, so you keep going. Sirach 39 and 25. Oh no, Salakia. Sirach 39 and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. Right here, man. That, you know, and you know, you gotta be it's a good precept as far as the seeking out the kingdom. It's to, you know, you're gonna seek out wisdom of all the ancient, our kings. You know, we had kings as Israelites. We had men that sat on thrones. It wasn't always like this. Esau was not always the face. At one point, our people ruled on thrones. They had crowns on their heads. Now we scorn at our own people. We put ourselves low, and we put ourselves plural. We put ourselves low, but then and we end up putting ourselves. You end up hurting your own self because you're hurting your people. The Lord deals with nations. He does. When he delivered his people, he delivered his people out of the Egyptians' hands. And he delivered all his people. He could have just delivered Moses. He didn't. At one point, he delivered just Lot. And then it says that the innumerable multitude. So the Lord deals with nations. He might deal with specific people. The Lord does what he wants to, man. You know? But back to the point, though, you're going to seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. News, y'all watching as well as praying. You got to watch as well as pray. You know? Seeking the kingdom. Watch as well as pray. You know? I believe it's a precept in Job. It's a precept in Job that it's a precept in Job. I believe it's the let me get verse 2 though. He will keep the sayings of the renowned men. See? Our kings, man. King Solomon being the wisest person, you know. He can give you a lot of ways how to abide in the truth, as Yahweh Shah was telling us that we're gonna have to fight. And this is the fight. And you're gonna have to fight to the end to get to the kingdom. You're gonna have to fight. And these precepts are could be a help. And where subtile parables are, he will be there also. Right here. He will be there also. Basically put it as wisdom. Ecclesiastes 6:22, for wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest to many. Verse 24, and put thy feet into her fetters, and thy neck into her chain. Bow down thy shoulder, and bear her, and be not grieved with her bonds. So you gotta put your feet into her fetters, thy neck into her chain, bow down thy shoulder, and bear her, and be not grieved with her bonds. Wisdom, you know, you when you seek in the kingdom, man, is you know, don't be grieved with her bonds. Could be, you know, just when you're gonna fall, man, but you can't be grieved. You can't be weary and well doing. You know, the scriptures say, you know, if you do fall, get back up, man. You know, that's what the precepts are for. That's what the scriptures are for you to read them, go into them, and understand. You know. You know. Even to understand why is the Lord giving us a kingdom, like, you know, is important. Because just to know that it's just because we're His chosen people, man. You know, and that He only is righteous, man. You know, and that He sent His Son to die for our sins. You know. So now you gotta keep doing this work. It's not really, you know, that's just the we and to be honest, you have to that goes in with just seeking the kingdom and then doing these things diligently. You know, He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Understanding that it is not, we do make ourselves look like fools. We do. We're admitting to that because we don't, you know, we could, you know, we could be doing something else. You know, but it's the fact that we have to stand up for the Lord because He wants us to. You know, He could just get someone else to do it, but we have to stand up for that. Verse 3, He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables. He shall serve among great men and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for He hath tried the good and the evil among men. Okay, so it just gives you how you can seek out the kingdom. You know, going, you know, the Lord served. How you not supposed to serve? You know, you gotta serve. You know, in the kingdom. You know, because the Lord, He was serving, man. You know, that's what, you know, a prophet is. Remember, the Lord referred to Jacob as being a servant. You know, it was Peter. Peter was a prophet. You know, a disciple. So we're serving each other. You know, by making these videos, we're serving each other. At camp, you know, you might give somebody a water. That's serving each other. You know, that's seeking the kingdom, man. That's why I say you do need a body. You know, that's verse 5. For you try the good among men. Yeah, all right, that's all I wanted to get out of that. You know, just seeking the kingdom, man. It's good to read all the way to about verse 8. But I don't want to make it too long, though. You know, you get the point. You know, Lord's will, you get the point. So, but yeah, man, seeking the kingdom. So I guess that's all. That's it. That's all I wanted. And that could just be, just that's what he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be seeking out the things of the kingdom, things that are gonna be like the kingdom. Because for you to do that, of course, we not rich, so why would you be serving a man that ain't paying you no money? Because the Lord, you reverence in the Lord as men. So you're doing a service towards the Lord, and the Lord, he says your works of labor is not in vain, so he sees all that. His eyes are 1,000 times brighter than the sun, so that's why. Verse 5, he will give his heart to resort early to the Lord that made him, and will pray before the Most High, and will open his mouth in prayer and make supplication for his sins. When the great Lord will, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding. He shall pour out wise sentences and think. Unto the Lord in his prayer, he shall direct his counsel and knowledge, and in his secret shall he meditate. So you're going to meditate in the spiritual things. You can read it, but shall direct his counsel and knowledge, and in his secret shall he meditate. That's good for just walking daily in this wicked society. That's the point I think I was making that I lost. Is that when you're walking in this walk, that's what it's called. This walk is in the everyday life. It's you're separate from the world and everything that's about the world. So you being so separate, you have to you gotta have a personal counsel. Now you can't afflict yourself in your counsel, but you gotta have your own, I'm not saying you gotta do that, but spiritually, okay, I'm gonna send up a prayer. I'm gonna send up
When the great Lord will
send up a prayer. Send up a prayer. Send up a prayer. Boom. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there. Gotta go, make my videos, make my camp site stuff. Go to camp. Boom. Gotta get in the Brown Suit Brothers soon, so I don't, end up being boastful type stuff. That's basically how you gotta be through the spirit, man. You gotta have that. You gotta have all your plans, man, in this truth. Verse 8, he shall show forth that which he hath learned, and shall glory in the law of the covenant of the Lord. You're going to glory in this word. We glory in that. The Lord will. Then he shall commend his understanding, and so long as the world endureth, it shall not be blotted out. His memorial shall not depart away, and his name shall live from generation to generation. So, yeah, amen. Seeking the kingdom, man. Seeking the kingdom. So with that, Lord's will, this video is edifying, and with that, I want to say, call hello, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Kakadash, double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom to the hopefully the host of full corners of the earth. I like to say unto you all, Shalom.